fuck who you used to see me with, they no longer around. It's a fucking
What's going on? This is Legend Over, all about the kicks. You know how you do. Subscribe to the channel. Now, Young Boosie said, Young Boosie a wild dude. He's completely no snitching. He don't like that shit. I don't blame him. And I feel like if you in the streets, you should know not to snitch. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes these days, they snitching. You know, snitching was going in its mid-2000s and down, but now it's 10 times worse. But Boosie said they should do a tour and then name it Snitching Tour. Nah, yeah, Boosie said all the snitches should go on tour, like 6ix9ine and the whole, Young Thug crew and Young Gunner and all them. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. You got to be careful who you hang out with. And Boosie, he's right. I feel like, maybe they should do a tour and name it the Snitching Tour. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what everybody doing these days, man. So it's real crazy. Boosie believe in not snitching. He did his time. He never snitched on anybody where he had life. They were trying to give him life in jail and all kinds of shit. So Boosie come for that old breed shit. And a lot of people don't come for that no more. You know what I'm saying? People don't care about loyalty. Where they see 10 or 15 years in jail, people's not man enough to do all them years. They're just not man enough to do it. Some people just ain't built for that life. And I feel like you're not built for that life, stay out of the street life. So you won't have to worry about no cops and feds, FBI or CIA coming on your, knocking on your door or banging down your door. Stay out of that stuff. And you won't have to worry about none of that stuff. When you put yourself in situations, you got to understand it's a 50-50 chance that you could go to jail. So that's what Boosie said, and I believe him. I 100% agree with the tour they need to do together. That'd be funny as fuck, seeing Gunner and 6ix9ine and all them motherfuckers doing the snitching tour. That would be funny. Next topic. Now, NORE was, on the podcast talking about, he be kind of like blackballing a few people. Now, Cuban Link used to be with Fat Joe. And Fat Joe and Cuban Link had a terrible, terrible relationship. Cuban Link, to me, I liked the Cuban Link when he first came out. I mean, I don't listen to his music now. He had a few songs that was solo albums, singles that was dope. He did a song with Maya back in the day, that's like 20 years ago, was fire. He had a song that he did for Big Pun where he died, was fire. And he had like a couple more singles. So Fat Joe had got like a major deal for him. So he was on Terror Squad and I think Atlanta Records, and he had like a major deal, like a $1 million deal budget to put out his album. And we was waiting for so long for the album to come out. We was waiting 2001, 2002, never came out. And then we found out they was beefing and stuff. They had a couple fights, bottles thrown at each other and all that. So yeah, NORE said he cannot, interview Cuban Link or anybody like that because he's friends with Fat Joe, and you can't do that. That's disrespectful. I mean, if Fat Joe gave him permission to do it, yeah. I mean, you can interview whoever you want to, but if you loyal to somebody, you best friends with this person. Him and NORE been friends for like at least 30 years. So you don't want to mess up that type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe's a good guy, but if him or Cuban Link would ever be cool, it's so much bad blood with that situation, so many lies, so much truths. So we don't really know about that situation. You know what I mean? And like I said, he's locked in with Fat Joe, and I don't mean. And Cuban Link, it would be a good show if they did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it would do mad views and all that, because people look at Cuban Link as little Big Pun, little brother and shit like that. I feel like if Big Pun would have still been alive, Cuban Link would have blew up bigger than he was, because the boy could rap. You know what I'm saying? He could rap. So about him saying that he helped Fat Joe on his first album and all that. I mean, his third album that Big Pun and them did. He said Big Pun wrote most of the whole album. I'm not saying Big Pun didn't. I didn't ever check the credits on that album. But Fat Joe put out albums before he got with Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? He had singles that was in the top 30 and 40. He had some bangers. He didn't go platinum or gold, but he had some singles that went gold and stuff like that. So you can't say he had ghostwriters back then, because he was rapping already. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? People will say anything to be mad at you and try to mess up your rap joint. You know what I'm saying? We never heard anybody else talk about that they wrote for Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? So, NORE, you gotta stay loyal. If I was in that situation, I can't do it either, because I know he still might be cool with, Cuban Link. But he just cannot do an interview, because that will fuck up his situation with Big Pun and Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Big Pun, one of the greatest rappers of all time. Don't get his respect in the game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because he's Puerto Rican, and Puerto Rican and black, to me, is all the same thing. the only they can speak Spanish, but that's it. And, you know, people just look, I feel like they be skipping over, you know, Big Pun a lot. And that shit needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? If he was alive right now, he would be in everybody top 5 right now. But anyway, next topic. Now let's talk about Ice Spice and little TJ Gangsta Boo songs. Doing pretty good on, you know, doing pretty good on the billboards. But her label's really promoting that shit so hard. Cause Ice Spice, don't get me wrong, she's fucking cute as fuck. She's sexy as fuck. I'm not even joking with you. She's cute, nice little booty. She got it all. She got the whole package to be a young girl. She's cute, 23 years old, got everything going on for herself. But these, I mean, her LP is okay. It's not corny. I like it. It's way better than that Sweetie shit. That Sweetie junk was trash. But you got to talk about more stuff than you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these young girls is going to listen to that because some of them is going through that type of situation. But a lot of these rappers ain't just, they not talking about nothing. They really not talking about nothing. And out of all her songs, she only really have like 2 hits out of all her songs. You know what I mean? And like I said, the LP song is okay. Like, she came up with another video a couple days ago. The song's great. I like the beat. The beat is fire. But she's only spitting like a minute and a half. Like, you don't have no more bars than that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I miss rappers back in the day. You get a 4-minute song. You're not even getting that now. These days, these last couple of years, you getting 2 minutes. 2 minutes of a song. Like, we used to 4 minutes of the song, 5 minutes of the song, sometimes 6. Sometimes people like, that, the song too long. But at least 4 minutes. We're not getting 4 minutes on songs no more. We're getting 2 minutes. It's be honest with you, this was going on back in the day. Back at like, in the 60s and 50s and 70s, they would used to do songs for like 2 minutes. So this been going on for over 50, 60 years. But the rap industry, we didn't really have that many songs, like 2-minute songs, you know what I mean? Or few. You know what I'm saying? R&B, back in the day, Motel, a lot of their songs was like 2.5 minutes. And a lot of these rappers now, they doing 1-minute songs, 1.5. It's like that, man. We can't even get a chance to bounce with the song. The song's over. But yeah, man. Ice Spice, man, they basically using her good looks to sell her product. And there's nothing wrong with that. She is gorgeous, so why not use it? You know what I'm saying? But do I think she's going to be around for a long time? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you better use it now. You better use it when you hot. Because when you get cold, everybody they're gonna go against you. They're gonna not want to be around you. They're gonna be like, oh, no, be good. So you better enjoy all this money now. Don't be spending. A lot of y'all rappers need to stop spending all your money on stupid stuff. You're not gonna be hot forever. It's a few rappers that been hot for like over 20 years, and that's Kanye West, Jay-Z, Eminem, 50 Cent, Rick Ross. You know, people like that. You know, Meek Mills. You know what I'm saying? Drake, Lil Wayne. You know, there's only like 10 to 15 rappers that's still hot. Little Future, you know, a lot of people die down, you know what I'm saying, after their first or second album. So you got to be careful how you spend your money. Put your money in places that you know is going to make you money. Subscribe to the channel, put a like on the button. We out of here. Peace, one love.